Hi guys, Tom here, America's favorite hoarder once again. I've gone from, well, 13, 14, 15, there's 15 on the Advent calendar from Bier. Let's do it the proper way. Stick the finger in the hole. Do the ink. Maybe not. Knuckle deep. Oh. Some holes are stiffer than others. And the typical pickle choke. And again, I have not even gotten all 15 of the separate beers, I don't think. This is the second one I've run into this. Maybe I have. That was 15. Well, we'll give it a shot. Not to be outdone. Never say IPA. What did I have over there? I think that was the... Get them lined up properly. Is that the dual? The double IPA? No, never say IPA. So this is a repeat on number 15. Terrible thing, I say. Terrible thing. Back to my chair. And I'm down. I've had 13 and 14 within the last 45 minutes. I think 13 was the Baltic Porter, which is excellent, 5 out of 5. And 14 was the Fest beer, which is a 3.5-ish, 4 out of 5. Their take on an Oktoberfest beer. This, again, never say IPA, India Pale Ale. Do I dare say 5.8 ABV, 40 IBUs. If you don't already know, sometimes the IBUs are just as important as the ABVs. But I'm sitting down here in my basement contemplating what to do. Got piles of miscellaneous stuff. Copper. Gas tank? Maybe not. Stainless steel or brass, I'm not sure which. It looks like brass. Slight tinge of the gold color. Nice chunk of copper there. But I digress. Back to the important stuff. The beer. Pardon me. Yeah, there it is. Now, as I mentioned previously, I've had the Baltic Porter and then the Fest beer in the same glass. So it has a tinge of something special on the bottom. And I'm not an IPA guy. Unless it's summertime and you're out cutting the grass and it's 95 degrees. Then you want something refreshing and juicy. Boulevard. Not at this time, my friends. Look at that. Look at that foam. But I wanted to give one more check-in before the night was over. I have to work tonight, so eventually it will be time for me to go to bed. I might have to find something to eat. Peanut butter sandwich or a bowl of cereal. You never know. I'm easy like that. A lot of other ways. But I digress. Waiting for the foam to dissipate. Back to the beer. The typical generic can with the special label. A great idea by Bier. They are part of the Independent Brewers Association. Independent craft. Some of these craft brewers are crap. And then there's Bier, which is craft. FT. Look at that foam. Let's see, another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Second check-in of the Bier IPA. think this may have been one of the ones, never say IPA. This may have been one of the ones I actually ranked low, only because I'm a dark beer guy. And this stuff, well, as good as it is, not my type, so I give them 3.5 out of 5s. But here we go. We'll give it a sniff. Proper sniff. Hoppy. 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 Cheers. I think I used to drink this on the regular. Ooh, bubbles. Bubbles in my nose, bubbles on my face. Look at the beautiful foam. Undulating to perfection. Yes, undulating. But there you have it. Casey Bier Co. The number 15th of 24 different, well, I shouldn't say 24 different. There's only 15 different in the case of 24. They've already run across something extra. I figured that it would go through 1 through 15 in some kind of a non-repeatable order. I was wrong, because I decided after doing a video around number 10, I would jump over to 24 and work my way back down. And well, I got a surprise. 24 or 23 was something that I hadn't had, so that blew that theory out of the water. But this in and of itself is pretty good. I used to drink IPAs all the time, and I discovered real beer. Well, Guinness. It is a stout. Porters. I'm all about the browns and the blacks and the occasional red Irish. The lagers never really interested me that much, unless they were browns or blacks. They do have black lagers. Got one over there. Can you see it? Probably not. Behind that red can, peeking out from the side. But I digress. Well, I need to do something about these cans and bottles. But anyway, again, the KC Bier Company, Bier Co., B-I-E-R, never say IPA, India Pale Ale. Now, with the tinge of the Baltic Porter and the Fest beer on the bottom of the glass, and the mixing, look at that. It takes special skill. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 this time. Not that I'm a great lover of IPAs, but it's crushable. And seeing how it's almost time for me to go to bed, I need to crush this so I can go to bed. Cheers. Oh, the hops. Hops! Hops, I say. No, I'm not going to slam it. But anyway, there you have it. KC Bier Co. I don't know why I brought this downstairs. Well, I do know why. I couldn't find my other... I have a bottle opener down there somewhere, and I put it somewhere, and I can't find it. Underneath the wrenches. See it. See a hammer. A hammer and a screwdriver might work, but no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, but there you have it. A good beer. Maybe for the summertime, as we go into the winter season. Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all that nonsense. You want something dark, roasty, toasty. Stouts and porters, yes, give me stouts and porters. Especially that Baltic Porter, that was excellent. But I digress. Once again, here in America, Happy Turkey Day. The Boulevard sign again. How do they keep ending up on my glasses? They used to be so good. And then they went to the fruity beers. You know what I'm saying, you know. No self-respecting human male will be caught dead drinking seltzer water. I do digress again. A double digression. Two negatives make a positive. They used to. Anyway, there you have it. Cheers. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Keep hoarding. Happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Black Friday. Better lock all your crap up. You know what's going to happen. Grocery stores. Bye-bye.